Okay, now we're getting into the burial and memorial benefits. If a veteran is not discharged by dishonorable conditions, then the spouse, dependent children, and veteran are eligible for some of these benefits. The spouse and the children may be buried with the veteran, however, the veteran does not need to pass away first. Uh, on the headstone and markers, there are several things that you can put on there. They make them in three different types: in bronze, in granite, or in marble, and they must be inscribed with the name of the deceased, branch of service, year of birth, and year of death. And then you could also put some special markings on there, such as World War II, Purple Heart, Bronze Star, things of that nature. Um, you also get a burial flag along with this. It says here veterans who served during wartime after January 31st, 1955, which is the end of the Korean conflict. How they came up with this date, I'm not quite sure, but I've never seen anybody turn down for a VA burial flag. So getting it should not be that hard. You also have military funeral honors, and for this, you usually request from the Department of Defense, from the branch of service that they were in. They'll come out and do the presentation of the flag and the playing of taps. This is real important for reimbursement of burial expenses. VA will pay up to $2,000 if the veteran's death is service connected. What do we mean by service connected? Well, take that gentleman who flipped the Jeep over, broke his arm, and injured his back. If he was to die because of that back injury, because he severed his spinal cord and ended up dying because of that, then that would be a service connected death. However, if he got smashed up by a bus and died because of that accident, then that's not a service connected death. Then the VA will only pay up to $300. If it is service connected, there is no time limit for filing reimbursement claims. If it is non-service connected, you have to file within 2 years. And also with the plot allowance, if you're not going to be buried at a VA cemetery, you can be buried at any private cemetery, and the VA will pay a $300 plot allowance. And in order to get any of this money back, you have to show that the bills were paid up front and in person, or actually be paid in full in order to get any of this money reimbursed.